Momentum Underground Podcast.
I heard a little bit of that riff.
Oi, oi.
Oh, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Did
hey.
you hear that?
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on. Where are we at? Check, check, check. Oh. Hold on.
Oh, a little bit of pop, 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 pop.
Pop, pop, pop. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Damn. Rough start.
All right.
My headphones are going crazy on me.
They're everywhere.
Okay. Here we go. We made it. Brian made it.
We're here.
We're finally here.
Hooray.
He's here. He's not queer. And he's ready to go.
I am. Fact.
I actually did a podcast before this one just because I was itching to do one.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Snuck
did it
one
by
in there.
myself, and I was
Okay.
like,
Another solo?
yeah. And then that one, what is this? This is 8, right?
Yes.
So,
Well, we never got 7 up, though, right?
no.
So
I did 7, and then when I did it alone, I kind of explained like, oh yeah, me and Brian were trying to do it, and it was just too fucking long.
yeah. It
It was
just
just
didn't
too
work.
long. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the old 7 was erased, so it's replaced by the real 7 that's a
I
solo
actually still
thing.
have it, so I might be able to put it up in some way.
Okay.
You know, but like I said, that web host, the new web host, which is momentumundergroundpodbean.com, it just doesn't allow for that big of a file.
Right.
So yeah, so it's okay.
It'll be
So-
a lost tape.
Exactly. It'll be rare.
That's right.
So okay, let's see. Let's officially
So-
start it.
Bingo. We're starting.
Bingo. The first two endorsements that I usually like to do. One of them is going to be the same as the last one, which is our man Jesse Ricks. I have some better information right now because I think last time I kind of butchered it a little bit. So, pretty much Jesse Ricks, amazing tattoo artist. I've known him pretty much almost my whole life. He's been a painter his whole life, just kind of a Renaissance guy. He does everything. If you need a fucking picnic table or a chair, he will literally cut the tree down and make it for you. Okay, he could probably actually make your whole house for you. But anyways, this is the kind of guy that I'm talking about. This is the kind of craftsmanship that this guy holds.
Fantastic.
And,
He's got such impressive work.
it's incredible. I have his site up right now. It's actually secretlaketattoo.com.
Yes.
And because that was the name that he was under when he first started. So now it's just kind of a Jesse Ricks Tattoo Studios or Jesse Ricks Art. And he just goes by his own name. So if you go to secretlaketattoo.com, you're going to find his portfolio that has everything. I don't know how old it gets, but he does so much work and just documents all of it. His portfolio is huge. Like I said, a lot of realism, a lot of portraits and all that.
Oh yeah, the detail is incredible.
Oh, it's awesome, and I think I might have mentioned last time the viral tattoo that went down with the chess piece that was the galaxy
Yes.
beyond the what was it? That goes beyond the breaking wall on that guy's chest.
There's all the bricks open.
Oh, it's unbelievable,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
It's freaking crazy looking.
So yeah, it's got his portfolio. He's got news on there for when he travels or does any kind of international conventions or just national ones too. If you want to catch him somewhere else, he always has on his news feed when the books are open. I kind of explained last time the books are closed as of now. It was through January, but he'll open up the books on there. And once he opens up the books, you can go on there, and if you click on contact, if you go there, it pretty much just goes down the list of what your contact information, your email, where you live, and then you can upload files to kind of guide Jesse in the direction of how you want your tattoo to kind of resemble and things like that. And then there's a message box where you can add little kind of nuances to what else you want into it and just explain to him everything that you need. So once his books actually open up, he'll go down through all the emails and he'll find a spot for you and just make an appointment. So, like I said, Secret Lake Tattoos. Jesse's one of the best guys that you can meet. Just down to earth, really artistic, and just I really can't say enough about him. I mean, it's just I kind of trip up on the words, but it's just weird because he's just such a close friend. You just got to go and see him and meet him, and his personality is amazing, and his artwork and his work itself is just stellar. So there's there's no bumps in the road for this guy. It's all straight smooth, and it's amazing. So go check him out. He's the best in the land. And just go. And it's on 196 Main Street. It's in Keene, New Hampshire.
Worth the drive.
Totally worth
wherever
the
you
drive.
are.
It's a beautiful town too. If you've never been to Keene, it's very cool. Really nice places to shop, to eat. It's a college town too, so there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on around there. So check it out. It's a really nice town, and I think it's maybe 40 minutes if you're in the Athol Orange area, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours if you're kind of central Worcester, Framingham area. So either way, it's not a hard trip. It's a nice scenic route, and it's totally worth it once you get there. Okay, so make an appointment. Don't be a fucking fool. All right.
Absolutely. No fools allowed, kids.
Yeah, no fools. Okay, there's a fool filter. All right, Jesse motherfucking Ricks. Next one. Okay, I think I mentioned this on the last podcast as more of just kind of a thought piece on something that I discovered. But I just want to throw it at the beginning of this. It's leafly.com. And what this is it's a like a domain. And let's see, hold on.
Oh, it's a dispensary, eh?
No. It's a directory. So what this is?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
First time seeing it for me. I just got it.
Oh, it's awesome. Go
here.
Go through the whole
Checking
thing. You
out.
can even get it on as an app. But you wouldn't know that because you have a phone from like 2002, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't abide by smartphones.
oh, how dare you?
Only dumb ones.
So, you can get an app for this, and it pretty much looks just like this site. But the nice thing that I found about this, and that I kind of touched on before, whether you're a recreational smoker or you're somebody that really does need this for whatever reason, different ailments, pain, we're at a time where we're finding out so many different medical uses to this that really do work, that help people with extreme amounts of pain, anxieties, all of that stuff. That old thinking of just kind of those were points of excuses for people to just kind of smoke. No, these really do have a great effect on a broad range of different things that go on with people. Yeah.
There's a ton of medical uses.
Absolutely.
So many.
And the nice thing is that there's a ton of different strands too. So to get into it, this leafly.com, it's a directory, so you can find dispensaries. Once they actually open up here, you'll start finding them. The nice thing that I like too, the two big links on here. Well, actually no. The next one, which is nice too, that works really well, is the link for Find a Doctor. You can find a physician that will go through your medical records with you, sit you down for a good hour, 2 hours, whatever it might take, make an appointment. I know we have one here in Worcester. It's right next to the police station. You go there, you talk to them, you bring your records, and they'll go over everything with you, give you your certificate if they find you valid for a license, get the certificate, and then you get your card. But this is cool because it has a Find the Doctor. And once you put in your zip code and everything like that, you'll find a couple doctors. I know there's Worcester, Framingham. I think there's one in Medford. So that one's nice. That's a quick one you can use right away. The other one is, let's see. What was the other one? Explore Strains. That is a huge one for me. The Explore Strains one kind of goes over different, let's see. Hold on. It goes over different just different strains, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So you click it. I like it on the app, too. But when you click it, it gives you...
yeah, it looks like we've got the medical uses for each strain.
Yeah.
It's divided up in categories, whatever. Indica, sativa.
Yeah.
All your fancy flavors if you want plums or cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you're feeling.
Well, there's just so many. And here's the nice thing. This thing really does have it down to a science. You pick what's going on with you. If you have anxiety, if you have back pain, if you have joint pain. This thing it will show you all the strands. It will break it down from hybrid to indica, sativa. It will give you the side effects of all of them, which usually just comes down to a simple dry mouth, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it's
The
pretty
usual.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a filtering process because you put in what you want to get out of it, and it gives you the names, the strands, kind of what it looks like, and a good description of how you're going to feel with it. You know, that's the big thing when you go in. Say you do it recreationally. Say you need it medically. The only way to get it is just through somebody, second hand, third hand, fourth hand. You have no fucking clue what you're getting. You know, so when you get it and you're like, oh, okay, you know, I'm going to use this or try this. You know, if you're looking for a sativa that's an uplifter and you want to go and, you know, do physical activities, or you want to do it during the day and clean the house or do whatever and be pain free or whatever it is.
And not be asleep on your couch in 2 hours.
Exactly. You take the risk of falling asleep in about 20 minutes by getting it from someone you don't know that has no clue what the hell he just sold you.
Oh yeah.
You know, you could be getting a super heavy strain of an indica, and you're like, I can't use this. Well, too bad. You've already spent whatever amount of money, and that guy's long gone.
Yep.
You
Too
know?
late, sucker.
Yeah, so that's to me that's the whole benefit of the regulation. So you get it regulated. You have dispensaries. They have an array of different types of flowers there. You go on here. You filter what your needs are. It gives you different options. You write them down. You go there, and you can at least ask and find out if they have what you're looking for. And you at least have a little idea of what to expect, you know? Oh, awesome. You have a sativa or a hybrid that has a major focus aspect to it, you know?
Oh yeah. Just at first glance, this site just looks like it literally has.
It's so
every
clean and
answer to
professional.
whatever question you might have when you're trying to, like you were saying, find your doctor, get any details on what strain best suits you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's even got like a news section. This is great.
Yeah, that was the
Good
other one
site.
too. I mean, the strain thing is amazing. If you go on there, you'll go on there forever, and you'll favorite like a ton of them because you're like, oh, I like this, I like that, I like this.
Yeah, you can just shop around for a while.
Yeah, you know, and it's like I said, the more that you find that you like, the longer the list, it'll be better because obviously dispensaries won't have all of them. You'll go there and
Right.
maybe they'll have 2 or 3, but like I said, you at least get to go home with a small idea, or actually a big idea of what you're going to get out of your experience, opposed to getting it off the black market. You know what I mean? You have no clue. Somebody could tell you, "Oh, this is Killer Bee, Queen Bee, whatever it is."
Oh yeah, they'll say they'll just make up a name.
Yeah,
half the
and
time,
it's
too,
and
nonsense.
it's not that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's nice. But yeah, this news and culture thing, that just kind of keeps you up to date with different aspects of regulation. You know, they have different articles on the defunding, on the war on drugs. You know, they have really neat things on the artistry of certain things, where like the glass blowing and things like that, and a lot of political news on it too. You know, a couple of these things. One of the first ones is Congress may expand veteran access to cannabis for PTSD, which I've known for a long time, whether it's through hallucinogenics and psychedelics and using cannabis. Those drugs are on the rise for really helping a lot of veterans and a lot of just general people with a lot of PTSD. So it's nice to see that, and these are the kind of articles that you get when you go on here. And like I said, the site is super clean. It's easy to navigate, but I would suggest the app. The app is really nice. It's colorful. That one's really easy to navigate, and you know, just like most things, we're just on our phone, I think, a little more than just sitting down with the laptop. So you might as well just download it because it is free, you know, and it is a nice one. So so that's that. That's leafly.com. Okay.
Check it out, folks.
Yeah, check it out because this stuff is on the rise, and whether you think it or not, there might be an aspect to some of this that you might find beneficial. And if you're just not in the know and you're kind of in the dark, it is intimidating, and you're still kind of stuck in the old. You're kind of stuck in the old ways of thinking about it with that heavy stigma, you know.
Oh yeah.
And the idea is to not to try to shed all of that, and to try to make it and see it a little more for what it is, which is something that's to me a little safer recreational substance, and something that's also medical. I mean, how you can't get any better than that,
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of marijuana, this
Oh,
is
no.
a great segue into a little something that I wanted to discuss.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
So this is news, a little bit of news for this podcast, but it's a little bit depressing, kind of frustrating. So there's this 2-year-old girl. She's in very late stage cancer. She's terminally ill. Unfortunately, she doesn't have much longer on this planet, and her father decided to try to give her cannabis oil to help ease her pain. And when authorities discovered that he was giving her this oil as a form of medication, he's not trying to just get her fucked up, they arrested him. And he is facing charges.
Oh, yeah, I thought
He's facing possession charges and another charge for supplying a minor.
Is it because he didn't go through the certain, the right avenues? Did he not go through a doctor?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I think where he is, he doesn't have I don't think medical marijuana is available there.
Yeah.
So he basically decided he was going to take it into his own hands and try to, basically just ease her pain before she goes.
Yeah, it's right here if you look it up.
Yeah. And I just wanted everybody to know that if they think that's bullshit, a father trying to just make his daughter feel a little better, they can go to change.org. There's a petition on there to get his charges dropped.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to get on
that's
there,
awesome.
Anybody who wants to get on there can sign their name on that petition.
Change.org. Okay, let's go right now. Change.org. Well, this is nice, too, because obviously, if... I said this a while ago, too, where you can think it's significant or not significant, but the excuse of, I don't know what to do about things is just so rampant, and everyone says it. Oh, I don't know. These problems are just too big. Oh, I don't know. I don't have any money to buy somebody off the way that these people do that push these things through, But it's stuff like this, like whether you think it's someone doing it just so that they can feel better about themselves. It's like these things are legit, These things are here so that, for one, at least the word gets out, And numbers matter, man. Numbers really matter. You get things into the thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions. Certain people are going to start taking notice because the people have kind of there's a popular opinion on something, and you see it through avenues like this, when everybody signs an electronic kind of petition like this.
Right.
I used to always push this on the early podcasts. I forget what the hell it was, but it was the same kind of thing,
Yeah.
I'll try to remember it before.
It's important. It can help people get together to actually communicate with each other and try to form a change. I mean, this is a great tool. Yeah, and apparently it was medicinal cannabis. I'm not sure. I doubt it was actually prescribed for her. But it was medical grade. It's not like he got it from some random, Joe Schmo on the street or anything.
Yeah.
It's like professionally made, so it's not even like there's any possibility of there being any pollutants mixed into it.
I wonder.
This guy's got no reason to be imprisoned.
No.
Absolutely
not.
Let the girl, if it's gonna help her,
He'll
ease
go
her
to
pain.
Yeah,
Jesus
he's going to
Christ,
prison just for a fucking. It's to fund a state job. That's what that is.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? All respect to policemen and all and to the positions around that, but to pull a kid over for a joint and to put him into jail or to get him through the court system, it's to fucking pay people, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's an
bullshit. It's busy work.
easy way to keep certain systems elevated.
Absolutely, you get
like
those
the jail
court
system.
costs,
Absolutely,
you get everything. There's so much money involved that on a national scale.
Yeah.
It's a business.
It's
a big
ridiculous.
business.
No, it's not that it's something dangerous that's going to morph your child or morph your husband or your wife or whoever, your friends, into, jungle hopping friggin' maniacs.
Yeah.
It's just I don't understand.
No one's gonna eat your face and go bat salt crazy.
Yeah, and it's obviously usually from people that have no experience. And if you have no experience with it, at least a few times to kind of really digest what it is with an open mind, I don't think you really get a seat at the table to really discuss it.
Right.
And if you do, you don't get to tell me not to do it. You don't get to tell any adults that they can't do it.
Exactly.
But this kind of thing is usually from people that don't try it, that don't have any experience with it. I understand when people
they've got
say
no basis in it. Besides, who knows? Who even knows? They could still be just stuck in that drug war of like the 40s or whenever when they finally initially banned it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, there's,
The hemp crops and all that nonsense.
yeah, we all know that just the massive push on just making this look like the devil.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
absolutely.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
But,
So it's change.org.
so
you
yeah,
said.
change.org, and let me pull that up again so I can get the guy's name. It'll be easier for people to find him on there. It's on behalf of Adam Kostler. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's Adam, Koessler. If you just search his name on there, it'll be the first thing that pops up.
So guide me through this. How easy is it? Do you just put your email in, or do you just type in your name or something?
Right on there, right on the side here, it just sitting on the same screen when you pull up this guy's page. It gives you the option right on the right-hand screen there to sign the petition. Just ask for your name, your email address, your home address, and it'll give you a little mini box where you can type a little something, the reason why you're signing the petition. And it's that easy. You just hop right on there and fill it out.
I like that.
Yeah, they make it really easy to
Good. It should be easy.
state your position.
It should be easy. I've seen, what is that number right on the first page? Like 88 million people are on this site and have probably looked into or signed any array of these petitions. Because there's a few of them, right?
It's
there's
huge.
articles on here, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This site is getting pretty big, I'd say.
Yeah, change.org. I've seen that a few times.
I'm fairly new to using it myself, but this is really the first thing that got my attention and got me to turn to it. But I think it's a pretty cool site. It's a good way to try and make a difference,
Yeah, there is. I think one of the big reasons when I started pushing that other site had to do with net neutrality. Do you remember that, where they wanted to make two different, where the telecom companies wanted to make two different avenues of internet, and they wanted to charge even YouTube or anything like that.
Yes.
To be on the fast lane.
Oh yeah.
Which would in turn, in some way, make it so that you and I, if we didn't pay into a site that used to be free, we either couldn't use it or it would intentionally slow down our service really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is the whole thing.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, which the whole thing is just the internet is kind of to simplify. The internet is one of, if not the greatest invention that we have in the modern time, and it serves people. And it serves people so well because it's an equal playing field. You know?
And of course, people are going to try to gain some leverage and gain some advantage over that field.
Oh yeah,
for their own gain.
Which, actually, I'll have to look into it a little more. But I did want to mention that when I went over it the first time, it was still kind of in limbo. It was, I think, over the summer, and they said that they opened up a website that John Oliver actually used on his HBO show at the end of the show, because you can go and comment about it on an actual government site, and it goes right to them so that they can discuss it in November. And I guess after his episode, the friggin' site just got bombarded with millions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was sick.
I love John Oliver, man. That
it
guy
was
is
sick.
Awesome.
He did
Great show.
he did the perfect thing for it too.
Yeah.
So one simple aspect of it was that they needed to classify the internet as a type 2 utility, I think. And if they did that, then it was kind of like within that the regulations, I believe, within that would make it so that these telecom companies wouldn't be able to do that. You know, this type 2 classification or utility 2 would make it stay exactly the same and not change it, and you couldn't modify it and try to manipulate it for some kind of capital gain, you know?
Right.
It would classify it as something that was just kind of for society in the way that it's used right now, you know, as an equal playing field. Because as I think in the way that I described it before, you know, if you start a business or if you start anything small, you know, you want to sell used magic cards online, anything like this. You know how much harder it's going to be if there's two different lanes of internet service that you have to pay into. It's just another thing that you have to try to another hoop you have to go through.
It's another friggin' business cost. It's another hoop. It's another
And the people that want to go to buy from you are going to get the shed end of it, probably because they're not going to be able to afford the faster speed. So they're not going to go to Brian's site because they're not going to half the sites that they want to because their internet is so bad.
Yeah.
Never mind not being able to get together and talk about things, do this, you know what I mean? Or get together and talk about things that are bothering, that bother society and have whatever public protests.
Yeah.
Those things start to slowly get dismantled if you start to disintegrate the idea and the avenues of being able to communicate, you know? That was the real scary part to me, was that it slowly started to take apart this ability for people to communicate.
Yeah, it's the evil, greedy assholes of the world making a huge power play over something that was made free and should remain free.
Yeah, it's not free. I wish.
Well,
it was
you know
free.
what I mean. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
It does cost you some money.
Yeah, it's an even playing field. You can get a little bit faster services and things like that, but you know, this thing where you just had to dish out pennies here and dollars here for, you know, for sites that you probably visit all the time that are totally for free.
Yeah.
But those sites, their backs will be against the wall by these telecom companies that want them to get on the fast lane, and they're like, I don't want to do this, you know. I can't afford to do this or subscribe to that, and it's going to screw up my subscribers and blah 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 blah. But anyways, the point was that like the change.org?
Change.org, yeah.
Yeah, that was another thing. It was just when the net neutrality thing hit really hard in the summer, they had a lot of talk on there, and they had some petitions on there. But like I said, I think that that was a victory that I just heard in the last week or so was, let's see. There's a couple articles on here about it. And I had just seen it on, I think it was Democracy Now!, which is a news show that I watch. It's a good, like, hour-long kind of thing. Yeah, net neutrality. President plans for a free and open internet. And this is a new article, and I think this kind of explains a little bit of the classification, because that's all that it was. It needed to come down to it being classified as something, and I believe it's about to be, if not already is.
Just a little change in the phrasing.
Yeah, and I think the way they were talking about it in the news, it made it seem like it was a big victory, kind of like the SOPA victory, which was, I think, a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, which was another like infringement on kind of internet rights and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I mean that was some. To me, that's absolute. It should be for everyone. Is very good news, you know. So what's up, my man? What's going on?
So
how you feeling?
in the spirit.
What's on your cliff notes?
In the spirit of Valentine's Day.
Oh Jesus! You
It's
shouldn't have.
time.
What did you get me?
It's time for the weird fact of the podcast.
Oh God! Do you see what he's doing? It's a radio show.
Are you ready?
Are you going to give me facts on like flowers?
Not quite.
How many pounds of flowers are delivered?
I'm going to give you
on
a
Valentine's
fact.
Day?
I'm going to give you a fact. It's a weird fact, so it's got to have some pizzazz.
Okay.
About the coin spider. It's a species of spider that is basically the ultimate overprotective boyfriend. So, when a coin spider mates with his female, if she doesn't eat him afterwards, as some spiders do, if he succeeds in that, this spider, this crazy motherfucker, bites off his own genitals and plugs the female up with them so that if any other male spider tries to bang her, it blocks them from fucking her. What? Isn't that fucking insane? And on top of that, he'll bite him off and leave it in there, but then he'll also hang out around her still to fucking fight anybody off that comes close, too.
Oh, my God. That is, like, the worst domestic obsession abuse you could ever have.
That is the most obsessive boyfriend possible. It's just insanely overprotective.
What's the spider called?
A coin spider. Look it up.
Coin spider.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh, that's horrible.
Not only will he just cut off his own genitals just to fucking help stop her from
females
meeting anybody else.
Those female coin spiders serve no purpose.
It's insane.
A coin spider.
A coin spider, yeah.
My God, they're so fucking ugly.
Oh, yeah, they're nasty.
I'm terrified of spiders, by the way. Where do these things live?
Oh, good question. I'm not sure.
Coin spider.
Coin spiders, yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on. I've got two pictures here. I don't know what's what. Oh, my God.
The coin spider, yeah. Oh, Indonesia?
Oh, thank God.
Looks like over here? Yeah, I don't think they're around here.
Oh, my God. If you look this thing up, it's like from outer space, man. I have a picture on here, and it's like got a tint of blue in it, and it's the dimensions on the back and stuff. It's kind of spiky. Oh, my God, this thing is horrible.
That is a crazy creature right there.
Oh.
But that's your Valentine's Day, ladies. God, if you think your boyfriend's bad, at least he doesn't plug you up with his genitals and then fight off any man that comes near you.
Exactly.
What a maniac. What a fucking maniac.
So he just holds her down while she tries to get away, while he's still chewing on his own freaking crotch.
Well, yeah, he'll bite off his crotch. Well, actually, sometimes the females will eat the males, too. Because the females are bigger. So that's kind of an interesting play, too.
Oh, so I'm looking at a female right now.
Yeah, the bigger one is the female. The one on the back is the male, if you're looking at the same pictures.
Oh.
So
what a gangster. He's so little, and he's like, I'm just going to stuff you up with these.
Yeah, just going to leave these here.
Now I don't care.
I'm never going to use them ever again. And you know what? It'll make me lighter anyway, so I can move a little faster.
God. When you're that little, that's all you can do to satisfy someone that big.
Yeah, but sometimes she will eat the female will eat the male if she's hungry. It's kind of like a Black Widow situation.
Yeah.
But if she's not hungry, then
that
is what the insane male does.
All right, if you're listening to this, look up coin spider. The females are fucking so scary.
Yeah, they are really scary.
Very scary.
The male's kind of creepy too, though. I mean, not in a big way. Like, he's not big, but it's like this weird red thing that, like, you wouldn't want crawling on your neck. You know?
I don't like any of them.
One of the faster little fuckers.
I don't like any of them. But the bigger they are, the worse they are for me. 100%. 100%. It's horrible.
Oh, yeah. So, that's the Valentine's Day weird That's been your weird fact of the day.
Oh, God, don't do that. Don't do that. That's horrible.
No, that's the voice for that.
Oh, I'll have to edit some echo in there.
Yeah, make it really epic.
I think you made it pretty epic.
I tried.
This is bad, man. Where did you see that, or where did you hear that?
That's a good question. I think it was on. I had read an article about it on some website. Maybe it was some science website. I don't know. I'm always hopping around. I think it was
looking at science.
Was some science news website. It might have been sciencenews.com or something like that.
Oh my God!
But yeah, that one caught my eye, as far as how bizarre and terrifying that thought is.
Nice, man. Nice.
So
what's up? What else is going on? How you feeling, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I got an email today
From
Actually looked at it right before I left.
spam or real mail?
No, real mail from the post office. So,
Really?
yeah.
Uh-oh. They have all your mail.
It looks like I'm gonna go
We're
get
going to
it.
get to your mailbox at the fucking blizzards.
I know, right? Oh yeah. How about that snow there?
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Snow talk.
What a
Turns you into
nightmare.
a 60-year-old right away.
Oh yeah, immediately. So how about that blizzard? How about that blizzard? Gotta hear that all day, every fucking day.
No, it does suck, though.
But it does. It does. The old guys are right. It does suck.
I think I've slipped like 3 discs already.
Especially considering we've got, the shoveling.
Holy shit. I had to shovel through my yard so I could get to the port that you can fill your oil tank with.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the guys aren't going to swim through your yard.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Oh,
they
my
won't
God.
be doing that. But
Straight up 3 feet. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Huh?
The email.
Oh, yes, yeah. I got distracted by the snow. Yeah, they were talking about... So they fucked the date up on the email, I think, because they said January 18th, but I think it's supposed to be February 18th. Got a job interview over there.
Really?
So I might be joining the league
Oh, shit.
of the post office.
Okay, so hold on. Explain to me this whole date thing. You think it's going to be February, but they put January?
Yeah, for some reason they put January 18th, but...
Well, for some reason,
hasn't
it's
happened.
it probably wasn't January.
And they're just now sending me the email?
When did they send it to you?
I just got it today.
Or you just found it today?
No, I literally just got it today.
Are you sure?
I am 100% positive. On Yahoo, it's got the dates next to
Really?
everything.
So what did you do? Did you call them? What did you do?
Well, that's the weird thing about how they do it. There isn't even a number to call or anything. They say, don't respond to this email.
Just
They
come to this
give you-
room.
They give you an address. They give you the date. They give you the time.
It's
That's
like
it.
a fucking drug pickup. That's what it
Yeah,
sounds like.
They're like the 18th at 9 a.m. in Brockton or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but
Oh, my God.
it's interesting. I've never had a job conduct an interview like that.
Well, hopefully the interview's that day. I'm a little sketched out that it says January 18th.
Well, yeah, but like if they sent it today, is that just like an HR fuck up, or
I don't know, man. I don't
'Cause
know.
then-
When's the last time
'cause,
before
you know,
today you checked your
actually
email?
because I've already gotten one email from them before. That's the weird part. I've gotten one email from them before saying that it was like right before the first blizzard, the first nasty snow.
Yeah.
And that one was to set up an interview. I think it was like the beginning of February, and then that got postponed due to the snow. Like they sent me another email with the same fucking picture, and it just said in red at the top, postponed, canceled, and stuff all over the place in red.
And what was the date from the postponed one?
That was like beginning of February, maybe like February 4th or something like that. It was like right.
So you got a
at-
new
or
one and
maybe
it said
end of
January.
I can't remember the exact date. Right before that first blizzard that we got, which would have been end of January into February.
Yeah, I thought
it was
that
right
was
around
like
there,
the 3rd or
a couple
something.
weeks ago. Yeah, exactly. And
If it said February, that's good because then maybe it is a fuck up with the month.
yeah, I think it's just a typo.
But if it's in January,
well, then I better fucking build a time machine. But
damn.
you know,
Well, I hope that goes through, and I hope that was a fuck up on their part.
oh yeah.
I wish you
mean-
could call someone.
Well, yeah, that's
No
the thing. I
verification,
don't
no
get-
nothing.
I don't get a phone
Here,
number.
take
nothing.
this, unlock the door,
They're just like
turn the light
We
on.
hope you
We
get
have
there.
2 pills on the table. Take the red one or the blue one.
yeah, exactly.
Depending on what you take, we'll come out and talk to you.
Right. It's like, it's kind of crazy. So basically on Wednesday, I'm just going to have to show up there and see what happens, you know?
You know what I would do? I would print out that email. For real.
Yeah.
Print out the email, or at least the screen that shows the date of
Oh, yeah,
when they
yeah.
sent it.
I printed out the last one too.
You did?
Yeah, you know what? I could check that too when I get home. It's on the fridge still.
Check
the
it.
old one.
Yeah, do
To
all
see
your
the
due
date,
diligence.
yeah.
Go back and paper trail that.
I'll be like, I got this date, then I got this date. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, like you sent it this day. You wrote this. Here I am. How do you want me to go about this? You know?
Yeah.
This isn't me. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Exactly. Tell them to get their shit together.
Nice, man. Good for you.
With that government cheese, they should be working a little harder.
So what do you think? Did you apply for a certain thing, or is it just like you applied in general?
oh, I had already
You
taken.
gonna be a foot soldier or
there's
what?
oh no, I'm gonna be at the home base.
Oh.
I'll be in the actual office itself. Either like I guess I can kind of choose where I want to go.
Yeah.
Either work in the front counter or like sorting mail and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I went for. I already
That's
took the
awesome,
test and
man.
everything too. There's
Really?
there's like a little pre-test that they have you do whenever you apply. So I already went to that random location and took
And
that
did that,
test, which
yeah.
was in like a halfway constructed building that was like I got lost in at first because there's like 2 signs. And
Was
that's
that
it.
in Brockton too, or no?
Oh shit, where was that? You know, I think it was in Brockton.
Yeah,
I can't remember now. I had to plug it into the GPS. It was out by Boston though.
yeah.
But yeah, I took that test and passed. You have to get like over a 70. So that was good.
Nice, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so like that's the first
I really hope
step,
that
and
works
then-
out.
Yeah.
I really
we'll
hope it's the right day.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm just going to show up and I'll bring, like you said, that's good advice. I'll just bring both pieces of paper.
Yeah, bring as much
showing both
evidence as you
dates.
can, you know.
I'll be like, I got this and that. Fill me in.
And if it looks logical on paper, you know, I'm sure it's perfectly fine, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's
but
gotta
just
be
to
a
help
typo,
you out,
that's
you
what-
know, like, no, I'm supposed to be here, you know. Like,
Yeah.
this is what you gave me. This is what I assumed. You sent it. Like, how does this work? If you send an email weeks after the day you want me to go, in?
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
But yeah, that's what it is. It's got to be. It's got to be that.
I think so.
Just a typo. HR fuck up.
I'm excited, man. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Did you tell your brother?
Oh, not yet. I didn't see him
Oh, okay.
when I checked it. So
Nice.
he's over at Case right now. So,
Good for you, man. That's fucking awesome.
but yeah.
What about the
Looking
Cabela's thing?
Cabela's. So I haven't really touched base with them yet.
But they haven't contacted back with you either?
Yeah, not really.
Well, it's a new store, right? It's opening up.
Yeah, it's supposed to
So
be opening up, but
They
had-
could be doing a mass call on just, all right, let's get all these
Yeah,
qualified people,
yeah, to
and
be
we're
all
gonna.
at once. So.
Yeah.
But they also mentioned like that they would want me to do an overnight shift, and I don't know about that.
I know, man. You got to be made.
Honestly, that's like not.
You got to be made out of stone to do overnights.
it's
I
not
can't
really,
do that.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't.
I don't have
like
enough
that.
testosterone to get that shit done. I really don't. Overnights.
Uh,
I have trouble waking up super, super early
yeah.
as it is. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
overnights. Fuck no. No.
Uh,
Nice, man. Good for you,
Yeah.
man. I'm
But-
excited for you.
Yeah.
A state job.
a state job.
Fuck yeah.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you I left Acosta?
What the hell did you say?
I left Acosta, that marketing place that I was working for.
Oh, yes.
I did mention that. Okay, but you know
Well,
what's
that's
pretty
one of
awesome?
those jobs where you use your own car. You're just driving around all
Yeah,
over
and
the place, right?
Kills my car. My
Oh,
car's old as
totally,
shit
yeah.
already. So it's
Great
like,
job, but if you got a fucking 95, it's
Yeah,
like, no.
exactly.
Nope,
no,
you're-
it doesn't work
Nope,
when
you're
you're
all
driving
done.
out to like Somerville
Yeah.
and like Medford every day.
You're
It's
smoking on the
like-
way into every client.
It's like yeah,
I'm here.
yeah, it's like I don't need that. But here's something funny that happened. So these clowns need to get their shit together.
Oh,
I
Jesus
haven't been
Christ.
working there for maybe a month now, I think, something like that.
Hmm.
And apparently they never took me off the mailing list for like signage and supplies. So I've been getting like 3 or 4 packages a week of like signage to still set up in my old stores.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just keep sending me shit every day. But it was
Save it in case they like freak out and like, no, you have our property kind of thing. Don't throw it away. Did you throw it away?
Oh, I've already thrown out a bunch
Oh,
of it.
no.
Fuck them, it's their mistake.
No, I know, but just in case,
I'll
you
just
know.
be like, but I haven't had to sign for any of it, so
Yeah.
I'll just be like, I didn't receive that. You know?
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
here's the funny thing, man. I got this big package the other day.
Okay.
It weighed like 30 pounds or some shit.
Mhm.
I open it up. It's not just signs. It's no signs, actually. It's just a bunch. And when I say a bunch, I mean like fucking 300. It's these little plastic packages of these little detergent pods. It's like free samples that are
Oh yeah, for
So-
your
for like Tide, yeah.
like your
It's
dishwasher or for laundry?
For laundry,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it's these little pods that are like a dishwasher thing.
Yeah.
But for laundry. So I have like 300 things of laundry detergent now. For free.
Time to sell them. Time to
Right?
sell 'em.
Seriously, that's the first thing I said. But I'm like, well, we're not going to have to buy any fucking detergent for a very long time.
Very
now.
long time.
So, thanks, Acosta.
Well, the outro music's on.
Oh, already?
Oh yeah,
All right.
absolutely. Well, there it is. If you guys are looking for any detergent, come meet up with Brian.
Hit me up. It's $2 a pod.
All right, guys. Well, that's the podcast, I guess. Don't forget about Jesse Ricks, SecretLakeTattoos.com. Go get your fucking tattoos done by the right man, the only man, Mr. Jesse Ricks. And Leafly.com. If you have any information, if you're trying to untangle the knots of the stigma that you've been fed for probably your whole damn life about what marijuana does and what it is, go here. Get educated.
Don't believe the bullshit.
Exactly. And when you want to experiment with it, use the link for the strands. It's very helpful. It's very good. So, there it is.
There it is, folks.
Love y'all. Episode number 8.
Peace, baby.
Peace and love.